Today, we become legends.
Smite's newest god, Nuts, joins the battleground as a crazy hunter with a mix of ability and auto-attack damage. Here's a brief ability overview of everything you need to know. So first up, Nuts' passive grants her a stacking attack speed buff for 5 seconds whenever she damages an enemy god with an ability. This stacks up to 10 times and can stack multiple times from one ability if you hit multiple gods with it. Nuts 1 is her steroid ability, but it works a bit differently compared to your typical hunter buff. As you damage enemies with basic attacks, you gain stacks that manifest as orbs that can be seen behind your player model and on your passive meter. You gain 2 stacks for hitting gods and 1 for minions. Every 4 stacks, you gain an orb. When the 1 is activated, your basic attacks gain 2 additional projectiles along the sides that deal ability damage, while the center projectile is still counted as a basic attack, but deals reduced damage compared to normal. All 3 projectiles converge at your max range into a single spot. This ability consumes the orbs mentioned earlier, and the max orb count is 4, so you get max 4 hits of this ability before you run out of ammo. However, you can gain more stacks while the ability is active and get a couple of extra shots before it expires. Moving on to the 2, which is a bit simpler, this calls down a comet from the sky that deals damage in a larger area and double damage in the center area. Enemies in the outer ring are trembled for a short duration, while enemies in the inner ring are rooted for a longer duration. Nuts' third ability is her main movement, which is a short dash in the direction she is currently moving, which fires out 3 homing projectiles that prioritize gods, dealing a small amount of damage and slowing enemies' hit. When this ability is used, it resets the cooldown of Nuts 1, which allows for more use of orbs if you generated them after using your one previously. And finally, Nuts' ultimate, Skyfall, allows her to ascend to the sky and move freely for up to 3 seconds. During this time, she can fire a black hole to the ground, which deals damage in the center and less damage on the outer ring, similar to her 2. After a short delay, all enemies hit are pulled towards the center. After firing, Nut returns to her initial starting position instead of landing where she chooses. But that's Nuts' full kit overview. What do you think of her? From what I've seen so far, she looks very strong, but has some interesting aspects of her kit that I'm pretty excited about, especially her 1. That looks very unique. Let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys in another one later on. Have a great day, and peace out, you nerds.